hold on. We're going into the wilderness. I told you to dress casual. I think you need to change.
Oh, okay.
There you go. That's so much better. This is great. Now, are you ready to head into the wilderness?
No.
Let's go! So I had prepared Steve for a day in Canadian wilderness, and I had told him to dress casual. So when he showed up in a suit, I was like, well, weird. First of all, grab your axe. You know what? I like a challenge, so let's go do it. I'll show you how it's done. So,
no. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. So now, grab your wood.
Okay.
Grab your axe.
Okay. I wasn't expecting too much, and you didn't deliver. And I balanced me words.
Yeah, it's really not that hard. You take some wood, you take an axe, you chop. But I find that he didn't really kind of get it or take to it. But
no.
Great first try. Let's do that again. He's trying. He's very, very trying. So we'll see. These are words that I think every Canadian should know and know the meaning of. So we're going to start off with A. So now, A, or A, it's a question and a statement, like, how's the weather, eh?
I expect Canadians to be able to butcher the English language, considering how so far away from the homeland, but, you know, it's to be expected. I can't hear what you're saying, sorry.
There we go, now you can hear better. Out of 10, you'd probably be about a 3A or 4A, around there.
A boot.
I hate to use the term slow on the uptake. A boot, eh?
A boot.
A boot, eh? But in this case, I'll say he's a little bit slow on the uptake. A boot, eh?
A booty.
Okay, no, okay, we'll stop there. We're going to move on to the next one.
Okay.
Phonetically, I think when you have the Canadian tongue, you just have to kind of let the things roll off a bit. And I think he wasn't really kind of picking up on that, so. Do you know what a double-double is? Can you say that?
Double. I have no idea.
So it's a coffee order from Tim Hortons.
What is Tim Hortons?
What is Tim Hortons?
Yes.
Double.
I seem to have upset Scott, and to be honest with you, I haven't seen him since, so I think he's just cooling down.
Welcome to nature's bounty. If you see over there, I absolutely loved the wildlife watcher, so it's really, really my favorite pastimes.
I feel more Canadian in that this is the most I've ever spent outdoors.
In the fresh Canadian air. Now, if you look up.
I very much enjoyed my wildlife walk.
And one thing I forgot to mention, in these woods, sometimes there's been a sighting of a bear.
Right up until the point I found out this place is full of bears. I'd never really experienced bears before. I didn't realise till today that I actually had a problem with them, and I hope I don't come across one anytime soon. I wasn't overly familiar with Canadian cuisine and certainly hadn't experienced a lot of it before I came to Canada.
Poutine.
Isn't he the Russian leader?
No, not Putin. Poutine.
Oh. I am a fan of buffalo wings, although I'll be honest with you, I had no idea that buffaloes had wings. What on earth is that?
Delicious French fries covered in a nice thick gravy with ooey gooey cheese curds on top.
Hang on. You're not serious. You really want me to eat this? You do? Yeah, man. You know, cheese and gravy on fries.
See how it? How can you not like delicious golden French fries just smothered in a hot coating of gravy, just oohing and gooing from the plate? Huh? It's so good. Yeah.
It's awful. I won't be trying that again. That's for sure.
How could he not like it? I'm sorry I yelled. But why?
Yes, I am a fan of water sports. The thing about being in England is that you're never more than an hour away from the coast, so I grew up with the water. I've been driving for 9 hours to paddle in reverse? That's it. I'm getting off. I want to be home in time for the weekend. I have had enough! I thought Scott as a mentor was excellent. I just severely let him down with my inability to take basic instruction. Oh, and swim.
I have taken him onto our lakes. I've shown him the most basic of Canadian activities. He's just not getting it.
Oh, it was cold, man. It was cold. Oh.
I don't know how I enjoyed the ride. I didn't expect it to turn out the way it did, but I guess, you know, it is what it is, getting in touch with nature.
I think I experienced what is called a Canadian baptism. I feel Canadian now. I certainly am wet enough to know that something spiritual happened today.
Just doesn't seem to be getting in. I don't know if there's anything else I can do, really. I mean,